Hey, what is up, Swanky and Swaggers back again with another video. And no, this time it is not a trailer reaction. I know the last few, 5 or all my last videos have been trailer reactions, but no. This time, YouTube boxing related. There's a top 10 pound for pound YouTube boxing list. Yeah, I want to go off of Mams point system. And why not? I've seen, pretty sure Wade did this, also with Sensei and Leon. So yeah, why the fuck not? And this was going a lot on Twitter, so why not make a video on it? That being said, let's get right into the video. So, before we do get into the list, I want to show you guys my old list before 04. And I think we're going to do one of these videos after every other 4 Misfits events. And events in between that have nothing to do with Misfits, like Kingpin, Creator Clash, stuff like that. There's somebody new in this list who I didn't even bother including. And everybody was hyping him up. I'm hyping up now. I hyped them up from when he started boxing, but we're going to get into that in a bit. Anyways, we're going to start off at number 10. You guys let me know if this is allowed. Since he's related to a YouTuber. He has the boxing background, but will eat sharks. I have him at number 10. I would have him higher skill-wise. He's down probably even 1 or 2, but this is with the point system. This is with the point system. Record, I mean, he has no win. He actually recently has a win, but that was against a pro. That was in his pro boxing fight. I'm pretty sure he had one a couple weeks ago, if I'm correct. And yeah, it was a great win. He got a first round KO. But that wasn't YouTube boxing. We could count it, so fuck it. He's 1-1-1. He has a draw against Adam Sala, which was a robbery. We all know. And he has the TKO loss against Dean the Great. So record-wise, I'd have to give him like a 3 out of 10. Considering he doesn't have only losses and he has the draw. And again, if we're counting it, fuck it. We'll give him the win. But it's not a winning record. It's not a losing record. Yeah. It's just bad. Ability-wise, in the influencer scene, again, which is why I was going to say my list is already starting a little rough. I'm not going to lie to you. Because I don't know if we can count him as an influencer. But you guys let me know. You guys let me know. Ability-wise, I do have it a 10 out of 10. The mistake that happened, it had nothing to do with ability. It was just him being dumb at the same end. He turned around, called it off. Everything was wrong there. But yeah. Opponents. I think you have to say opponents before ability. Nah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Opponents. He's had 2, which is Adam Sala and Dean the Great. Both are good opposition. I would give that a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Dean, he's been hyped up in the scene from the beginning by Keemstar and FuziTube. He has the winning record right now. I mean, he hasn't lost at all. And when it comes to Adam, he does have those controversial wins and that draw with Waleed. But he's still a good opponent overall. He has the boxing background as well and is really good. He got the draw with Landon, which, in my opinion, I thought he won. But again, it doesn't matter. He's had good opponents, and he has a winning record now? Yeah, he's 2-0-2. Time for star power, 6 out of 10, and then a draw, also 6 out of 10. Just because outside of this scene, I don't see too many people wanting to tune in and see him. But once he starts growing, his dream is to be a boxer. So once he starts growing here in Misfits, maybe gets the Dean rematch, that's when he'll finally start getting bigger. And then become the pro boxer he wants to be. But anyways, on to number 9 of the list. FaZe Sensei. I feel like he's one of the most skilled YouTuber boxers in the scene. And that's sad loss to Kenny. Record, I put it at 6 out of 10. Considering he doesn't have a losing record, it's drawish. I don't know. You guys can let me know. If he had a losing record, I'd have him at 5 out of 10 or lower. But he has the win and he has the loss, so I'd have it 6 out of 10. Now on to opponents. Kenny is credible at times because he has the skills and everything, but just hardly ever throws. We see what happens, man. We saw what happened with Raksu, and yeah, I would say an overflow. I mean, shit, he's nothing crazy either. And at the time, it was a good matchup because it was karate versus jiu-jitsu, but in boxing. But now Overflow got knocked the fuck out by Temper in a round, so I don't fucking know. I think opponents I'd go 5 out of 10. Ability wise though, I'd say 10 out of 10. Star power I'd say 10 as well. Raw power I would say 9 out of 10 because he's attracting a lot of people from FaZe. So yeah. But anyways, number 8. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people have him at number 5. I don't know if they still do, but Logan Paul. He's at 1 loss and 2 fucking draws, so we're gonna have to go with 2 out of 10, man. It's 2 fucking draws. But it's understandable to who they are, which is why his record is 10 out of 10. KSI and Mayweather. I mean, shit, only one other person has fought Mayweather, I'm pretty sure, in this whole thing, and it's Deji, so. Abilities, I'd say 7 out of 10. Considering from what we saw in the Mayweather fight, it's fucking Floyd Mayweather, man. This wasn't gonna get him out of there.
None of those shots are
But Drawer and Star Power both are 10 out of 10, which would put him at, I'm pretty sure, 39 out of 50. So yeah. But now number 7. A lot of people forgot about him, and to be honest, I don't blame him since he hasn't been spoken about too much. But he's finally back. And, I want to say finally back, but he's finally being included more into the YouTube boxing scene. He's going to start fighting more as well. And oh my god, Whindersson Nunes. He has 2 fights. To my knowledge, I used to think he only had 1. But he actually does have 2. He has 1 amateur fight, which was with headgear. And he won the fight, so there's that. And he fought Popo Freitas, who is a Brazilian boxer who's 42-2. And bro, the motherfucker was really trying to get him out of there, like actually out of there. He was taking shots for somebody his size. It wasn't somebody small like Logan versus Mayweather. It was somebody his size and weight. He had the chin, he had amazing head movement, and he was doing a lot to the body, which we do not see in the influencer scene. So yeah. And it's fucking crazy, man. It's crazy. It was an exhibition, so it ended in a draw. So it's the fact that Whindersson lasted that long. Those 8 rounds, which granted they were 2-minute rounds, but they're still 8. and stood there. He was only given the count 2 times, if I'm pretty sure. Or once. Nah, yeah, it was once, pretty sure. It was once. But yeah, that's the point. The point is, he lasted that. He had the chin. He was going to the body. He knew what was up. He was trying to give the pressure to him. And I think he even rocked Popo Freitas well, at least 1 time, so. Opponent-wise, I would say, if it was just Popo, it'd be 10 out of 10. But I'm pretty sure it was the 1 amateur fight he had. So I don't even know who that is. So I'd say 7 out of 10. Abilities, I think also 7. Record, also a 7. But now to his draw power and star power. Dude, those are both 10 out of 10s. He's a big influencer in Brazil. He's going to be bringing a lot of people in the Kingpin tournament, which he is now in, which is what I'm saying. He's reeled in now. He's going to have 3 fights there, and who fucking knows? Maybe then after that, he'll cross over to Misfits, and maybe we can get a Brazilian card. It's bound to happen, man. I'm expecting that, and yeah. But yeah, I'm really happy about Whindersson, man. I can't wait to see more of him, and I can't wait to see him in the Kingpin tournament. Now, on to number 6. I got Slim. He hasn't lost, and now even has a better record than Jake, on being 6-0. So, record, I have it 10 out of 10. Opponents, first 3, I'll be honest, they had to be like half a point or something. Maybe 1 point. They'd be like 1 point out of 2. So I'd have him like at 3, but then Temper was his breakthrough fight. He got the dub on late notice. Then his next 2 fights were Ryan Taylor, who showed that he had a chin, and Zanetti, who also showed he had a chin, but no technique. So I'm gonna be honest, I'd have his opponents like 7 out of 10, just because of the first 3, and Zanetti had never fought before. And Ryan Taylor will have a losing record, so yeah. But, after that, come to abilities. He's shown he does have abilities, but in the Ryan Taylor and Zanetti fight, he just throws that away and just wants to brawl. And it seems like he has nothing at all. So I'd leave it at 6 out of 10. But star power and drawer. For star power, he started to become even bigger here. But could he lead a main event? I don't know. At least not yet. Maybe in his own location like New York. Maybe he definitely can with the right partner as well. Or, I've seen a couple people throw this around. Saudi Arabia versus Gib. So that'd be sick. Star power, I had to say 8.5 out of 10. And drawer, I definitely have it at 9 out of 10. Everybody wants to see him on the cards. Everybody wants to see him fight. He's always has the amazing walkouts. So yeah. Now, number 5. I'd have Dean the Great. 41 out of 50. Record, again, hasn't lost either. 10 out of 10. He's 3-0. And opponents, first one wasn't the best, but still was somebody with a winning record. And the next 2, Waleed and Pulley. Good wins. Both Waleed being Golden Gloves champ and gave it to him and managed to come out victorious in the end. And Pulley had the winning record. Was a little weird at the game, Pulley, but still fine. Again, he won. Opponents, I'd say 9 out of 10. Abilities, I'd say is one of the most polished in the scene, considering he does have the amateur background. So I'd say 10 out of 10 as well. Star power wise, I feel like that's a bit lack there. He did main event, and sell too much tickets, but it was on late notice. Originally, it was going to be Hasim versus Vitor Belfort, but then that changed when Hasim got a new opponent, and they got elevated to main. And then Gerard, I don't know, I think enough people want to see him on the cards, but he just needs to make his name a little bit bigger. Maybe fight an athlete. Some people are trying to see versus Jose Aldo, and we got to see if Jose Aldo is willing to do it. But yeah, for that, I had to have 5 out of 10. Now next, one of my favorites, 7-figure Gibber, the Kahuna. Oh, yes, sir. We went to go see him in LA. It was fucking amazing. We have the whole vlog there. I'll look in the description. With record, I'd have a 9 out of 10. He has the 1 loss, and the one and only loss is against Jake Paul. It's against the guy that's debatably the best in the scene and has been fighting top guys. So yeah, I'd have that. And other than that, he just kept on winning. And shit, hopefully win this weekend, you know what I'm saying? Opponents, we can't be ignorant. From X Plays FIFA to Jay Swingler, he got the wins, but they weren't anything special. Jay was new to the scene. Pretty sure he didn't even have any training camp. And Max, I think he had a bad eye or just blind. I don't fucking know, man. Something like that. After that's when we get to the good people. Jake, but he lost. Then we get to Austin and Taylor Holder. Taylor Holder was hyped the whole event. How he was training with Canelo. How he was the best in the scene. He was going to beat Gibb easily. And it didn't happen. Same with Austin. He was the athlete. He was the guy that was going to take him down. Again, didn't happen. So yeah, with that, I'd have it like 7 out of 10. Abilities, I would say 7 out of 10. He could definitely improve his jab a lot more. And footwork-wise and balance, it's been a struggle since the Jake fight. I mean, shit. We could argue that him fucking crouching every 5 seconds probably wouldn't have let that happen. But it happened. It happened. And it still probably most definitely would have happened just a little later. Maybe in the second round, third. But yeah. And again, in the Austin fight, within the first round, he got knocked down. You could say it's because of the guard, but in my opinion, it was a balance issue. And footwork just isn't there. But hopefully we see an improvement. On to star power, I'd say 10 out of 10, man. Draw power, 9 out of 10. I think he's going to bring in a lot of people. And if he ever does have an event somewhere in Saudi Arabia or over there, he could definitely get the fans. I've seen Leon say that a lot. But for now, 9 out of 10. Now, the top 3 guys. Somebody I didn't even have in my list originally. But I do now, and thankfully I do. Sorry I didn't have you before, but Saul Poppy. Yes, sir, 43 out of 50. Record, 10 out of 10. Hasn't lost. Opponents, I mean, let's be honest, guys. The first 2 were shit. But Halaham was the right person for him. Both fat guys. But yeah. Halaham, Andy Warski, who didn't throw at all. And then Josh Bruckner, who is good. He has done MMA. He's 2-0 as a boxer. Just didn't perform in the night. But that's the point. The point is the opponent. And he got a good opponent and beat him. Second round, KO. Saw Poppy's counterpuncher. That was amazing. It was about to happen. But yeah, opponents I had to say 6 out of 10. Abilities, I'd say 9 out of 10. I was going to give him 10, but I feel like stamina still goes with that. And we haven't seen if he can do that. Star power, 9 out of 10 as well. And Gerard, 10 out of 10. If he gets his own event in the Philippines, it's going to be over, man. It's going to be fucking over. He has the fan base. He's going to be amazing. But anyways, now to move on to number 2, KSI. 44.5. I know, it's weird. Record 10 out of 10. He hasn't lost. He has a draw. But it doesn't affect him too much. Yeah, opponents. Man, it started off decent, you know. It was great. Joe Weller, first fight. He fought the winner of that versus Theo Baker. And then you get to Logan Paul 2 times. A draw, and then he got the victory. But after that, the break came on. We understand there should be a 2-0, but this is ridiculous, man. I'm going to be honest. Fucking swarms. I feel like I understand Alex Wasabi pulled out. I feel like there could have been a better backup. But it's okay. He fought 2 people in one night. Pineda, pro boxer journeyman. 2-5 at the time, now 2-7. But hey, he's been getting his get back. And after that, temper. Being generous, 6.5. Abilities, I'd have to say 8 out of 10. He's shown, from the Swarms fight forward, he's shown great abilities. But it's, look at the opponents he's faced. He cut the ring well. He had a fast jab, and then also, I'm pretty sure, managed to work the body. And when he did that, it was mostly against Pineda and Swarms. Swarms was running around the whole fight, So even then, he did struggle to cut the ring. And with Pineda, he went to the body, he was working the body, and again, it's pretty easy to do that with a small-sized dude. But against Logan, again, overhand, stuff like that. Temper, he had a good placed overhand. It was finally perfectly timed, but it was nothing crazy. It wasn't just... But yeah. Hopefully we see some good improvements with Fournier, because I have seen lack of head movement as well. But hey, Fournier isn't anything crazy either, but it's still a step up. But now, star power, draw power, 10 out of 10. Now, Jake Paul. Record, would have had a 10 out of 10, but now there's the loss, 9 out of 10. Opponents, 10 out of 10. Because from the perspective out of everybody else, he's fought athletes, MMA fighters. Yes, he wants to be a boxer, but in terms of a YouTube boxer, influencer boxer, those have still been great opponents. And Tommy Fury, finally a boxer. Abilities I have at 8 out of 10. And star power and drawer, 10 out of 10. Oh, but yeah, guys, that's my list. Let me know if you guys disagree or not. If you guys, give me your own top 10. Give me your own top 10. But yeah, if you guys disagree, it is what it is, man. Let me know with what is you disagree and why. But anyways, it's your boy, Swanky Swag. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and go follow me. Come down below and follow my Twitter. It's your boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!